Hello and welcome to ISV Spill the Tea, presented by the Retail Solutions Providers Association's niche and startup ISV community. I'm Jim Roddy, the president and CEO of the RSPA. We are so glad that you're here with us today. This is, as you can see, labeled ISV Spill the Tea with a Twist. And the twist that we have today, one thing that is in common for all of our software provider members that are on the call today, they are exhibiting at Retail Now 2024. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But one thing that a lot of folks don't know is almost half of the exhibitors that we have for this year's show are software providers. And so we've got some of them who raised their hand to talk to you and share what they're doing in advance of the show today. And that's what we're going to do. So they're going to talk a little bit about what they do. They're going to spill the tea on their background as an organization and maybe highlight a little bit what they're going to discuss at Retail Now. And if you're saying, wait a second, what is Retail Now? We're happy to share that with you. And let me introduce RSPA VP of Member Services, Ashley Nagy, to tell us a little bit about Retail Now. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Jim, thanks. Hi, everyone. Super excited to be here and talk about Retail Now. It's just around the corner in less than 30 days. We will be in Las Vegas at the Paris Hotel, July 28th through the 30th. Registration is ahead of pace. We will have lots of resellers and lots of ISVs and lots of new faces at this year's event. As Jim mentioned, just about half of the show floor will be ISVs at this year's show, and the show floor is nearly sold out. So we're going to be looking at somewhere around just north of 170 exhibitors at the event. So if you still need a booth space, let me know. And if you have not registered, please reach out to the RSPA team at membership@gorspa.org or myself, and we are happy to help get you registered. And the hotel is almost sold out as well. So we are looking forward to seeing everybody soon at Retail Now.
Yeah, and thank you. As Ashley mentioned, you can see the URL on your screen. Reserve your hotel space right now. If you haven't registered, you register. Reserve your hotel room because the discount special ends on July 5th, and it's about 3/4 sold out already. And then visit the website, check out the speaker lineup. We have almost 60 speakers lined up. Been there, done that before. Individuals who play in the retail IT channel. It's going to be a great event, no doubt about it. Ashley, let's keep it with you to recognize the RSPA sponsors.
Absolutely. So I'd like to first recognize our annual sponsors. Without their generous support all throughout the year, they are true believers in the community and being able to help grow as an industry. So a big thank you to our annual sponsors. Platinum sponsor BlueStar. Gold sponsors are CoCard, Epson, Heartland, and ScanSource. Silver sponsors are Ingenico, MicroTouch, Star Micronics, Tonic, and Truist. Bronze sponsors are APG, AutoStar, CRS, DataCap Systems, Kitchen Armor, Corona POS, Newland AIDC, Optima Systems, Order Counter, Shift4, TD SynX, Toshiba, and Touch Dynamic. Again, a big thank you to these sponsors. If you haven't connected with them, let us know and we can help you do that. And then for our niche and startup ISV community sponsors who help support sessions like today with Spill the Tea, a big thank you to APG, BlueStar, Ingenico, MagTech, ScanSource, Star Micronics, Toshiba, and Verifone. Again, a big thank you to these sponsors.
Great, thank you, Ashley. Thank you. And here's how ISV Spill the Tea with a Twist is going to work. So we have executives from software provider companies representing a variety of verticals. They're going to showcase their offerings in 2-minute segments. So this gives you a chance to quickly meet potential new partners who can accelerate your growth. After these ISVs introduce themselves, you can participate in an open forum roundtable discussion. Great chance for you to ask any clarifying questions and again, discover ISVs in a matter of minutes. I think the only place you can discover more ISVs faster is walking the show floor at Retail Now, but it depends on how fast that you walk. So we also have to say our RSPA General Counsel, Attorney Jill Miller, asked me to say before any roundtable that we have, this is an open forum information sharing discussion. Please note the views and opinions expressed during this roundtable are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Retail Solutions Providers Association. All right, well, it is time to spill the tea, and leading us off, serving up the first glass of tea, We have Josh from AutoStar, and AutoStar is going to be at booth 713 at Retail Now. Hey, Josh, good to see you again.
Hey, thanks, Jim. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Perfect. All right, well, I really appreciate the opportunity to get in front of you folks again. I did one of the inaugural ISV Spill the Tea sessions. AutoStar, we develop supermarket solutions sold exclusively through resellers across North America. Now, I struggled with this a little bit. I was thinking, what do I want to talk about in 120 seconds? I actually made a list of 120 reasons why you should become an AutoStar reseller and partner with us, but I thought maybe you guys don't want to hear me rattle off a list like that. And I thought, well, maybe I'll talk about our company. We've been in business for over 40 years, great experienced staff. We consistently rate above industry averages when working with Jim and Chris from the RSPA team on our health checkup, our customer health checkup every year. But then I thought, well, let's focus on technology. We've got some really great new stuff that we're offering to independent grocers, including our convertible self-checkout, which we'll have at Retail Now, our new warehouse management app, new improved deli scale integrations for grocers, our e-commerce, our head office solutions as well. But then I thought, let's focus on our You First Partner program and how we really work very closely with our dealers. Marketing support, sales support, free demos, lead generation services, co-branded materials. But in the end, if there's one thing that I really want you to focus on and think about when you're coming to see AutoStar, because of our off-the-charts customer retention, when people work with us, they never leave us, and our open payment solution. We're not forcing you to use our payment processing like a lot of other companies out there in the industry. We want you to build recurring revenue. We want to be with you for a long time. We want your customers to be with you for a long time. Hope you can continue the conversation at Retail Now. Thanks.
Great, thank you, Josh. And Josh, congratulations again. You were honored for, I believe it was 20 years of service at the Inspire conference that you attended and helped moderate. So
at least
thanks to
one gray hair
AutoStar
for every one of those years. Thank you.
Exactly right. Well, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Josh, and we will see you in Vegas. All right, next up to spill the tea, please welcome Jerry Wilson at Aldello, and Aldello will be just down the aisleway from AutoStar at booth 737. Hey, Jerry, how are you?
We are good. A little bit about Aldello in our background. We were established in 1999. We've had the same owner for 26 years now. We started with a Windows application called Aldello POS, and we still sell that product, and we sell a lot of it. We've got over 175,000 installations worldwide. Our home office is in Pleasanton, California. We have support offices in Belize and the Philippines, as well as Pleasanton. This gives us live 24/7 telephone support. Our development office is in Beijing, China. 7 years ago, we introduced a new product, a tablet solution called Aldello Express. And then 3 years ago, we upgraded that product, and it now supports both iPad and Android in the same network. So it is very hardware agnostic. We can still do all the Windows installations with our Aldello POS, as well as the Android and Apple with the Express. Our processors are also agnostic. We don't care who you process with. You can process with your processor, or you can use our Aldello Pay processing. And with that, there's certain advantages, not the least of which is all the software is included. And for that, that means the reseller or the dealer gets to sell it at full price and collect on that with 100% split. We don't take anything. So that's $99 per device. So on a 3-terminal install, that's an additional $300 a month of revenue to the dealer. We also have up to 20 kitchen displays. We have customer-facing displays, as well as kiosks. All those are $25 a month residual as well. Then the Express modules that are included, we don't charge for these additional modules. That's hostess seating and reservations, wait lists, labor scheduling, pizza module, delivery module. We have an advanced pricing module. And then we have a phone app that goes on the iPhone and Android phones. So we do have a full slate. We will be at booth number 737. Look forward to seeing you guys.
Great, thank you, Jerry. Look forward to seeing you as well. All right, next up on ISV Spill the Tea is Tiffany from PayMe TV, and Tiffany and PayMe will be exhibiting in Niche and Startup ISV Alley in booth 132B. Hey, Tiffany, always good to see you.
Hey, Jim, it's great to see you as well. Thanks so much. So, hey, everyone, my name's Tiffany Brown, and I'm with PayMe TV. I'm really excited to be here today. We're a retail media company with an exciting emerging technology unlike anything seen before in the credit card terminal space. Our company is led by Kevin Brown and Coy Christensen, who I think many of you may know. And although our team has a combined 150 plus years of payment experience, we're not looking to get into your residual stream or disrupt your current acquirer relationship. We're not in the payments business. We've spent the last 2 years studying and implementing digital marketing to bring it to the point of purchase. And at Retail Now, we will be unveiling PayMe Pop, which is our 13-inch terminal of the future. Our go-to-market for this product is through our valued partnerships with ISVs and bars only. This is a low or no-cost solution for the merchants and a revenue generator for the partner. PayMe Pop is ideal for any retail or hospitality merchant. Our goal is to help raise merchant ticket prices by adding impulse buys and increase revenue through gift card sales and top-of-wallet and other advertising campaigns at the point of purchase. Be sure to come by our booth at Retail Now to experience PayMe Pop for yourself and discover how this solution will differentiate you and your current point of sale solution. You'll also be registered for a chance to win some great daily prizes. We look forward to seeing you in Vegas.
Great, thank you, Tiffany. We look forward to seeing you there as well. Thanks for joining us today. All right, next up we have Thomas from Order Counter. Order Counter will be exhibiting in booth 305 at Retail Now. Hey, Thomas, welcome to ISV's Spill the Tea. Feel free to turn on your camera and your microphone and we'll get rocking and rolling.
All right, I think it's on. Sorry about that delay.
No worries at all. Good to see you again.
So, hey, everybody. My name's Thomas. I'm the co-founder of Order Counter. Order Counter is a full-featured restaurant point-of-sale application. If you're looking for a modern technology and competitive deep feature sets that we've been working on for about 15 years, so that gives us a lot of time to go through all the niche features that you're probably looking for in an application. It should help you win more opportunities. Some of the basics that I want to go over with you guys are we have a new product called Order Tab, which is a handheld payment device. It enables you to walk to the table, ring up orders, take payment at the table. We also have online ordering support that includes Apple Pay, Android Pay. We have native third-party integrations to services such as Uber and DoorDash. We support dual pricing, bin-based surcharging, employee scheduling, labor controls. The way our system works is really as a hybrid point-of-sale technology, which I would love to get into all the details behind how we set that up. Another unique about Order Counter is that we are not a payments company. We have no preferred payment solution. We allow anyone that works with Order Counter to process with whomever they want to, and we don't create ways to push them into any particular payments direction. We're truly a payment agnostic company, and we cater to many large payments companies that need that freedom and protection to keep their accounts safe. More important than anything, we've been where you guys have been. Scott, my business partner, and I started this business with just the two of us selling and deploying systems. We've basically fought in the same trenches that all of you guys have, and we know what you're going through every day. Relationships are very important to us, so if you guys are going to be at Retail Now and you have a chance to stop by and have a conversation, I'd love to do that. In closing, I really want to thank Ashley and Jim for creating as much as they have. Order Counter was really not super involved in the RSPA until they started making some major changes and got us to see some of the stuff we can do with the organization. So thanks, guys, for putting this together and realistically for everything else you're doing to help Order Counter and help the whole organization.
Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate that. Appreciate the very kind words. And I want to enforce the words of Ashley Nagy, where she says we're a small but mighty team. It's definitely a team effort here, the entire 10-person organization of the RSPA, and we couldn't do it without great partners like yourself. So thank you, Thomas. Really appreciate that.
Thanks.
All right, next up on ISV Spill the Tea, we have Scott representing a new RSPA member, Happy or Not. Hey, Scott, I am happy to see you and happy you'll be at booth 1109.
Thank you so much, Jim. And hi, everyone. My name is Scott Erickson. I lead the global partner effort for Happy or Not. We are, as Jim mentioned, brand new to the community. I think we're now 3 months in, so really excited to be here and start to engage and meet many of you. Hopefully the Happy or Not logo and brand is familiar to you, but if it's not, just give you a brief intro here. We're a bit of a unique vendor in this community, I think, but Happy or Not produces voice of customer technology. We are a SaaS vendor, although to share on the twist of today's theme, we do have hardware in the mix. And our claim to fame is providing feedback capture devices or kiosks for retailers that allow customers to provide in the moment feedback and sentiment based on their experience at that exact time. And that helps retailers really aggregate a lot of data in high volumes to understand trends and truly see what's happening inside their brick and mortar locations. They can then study that to make operational changes, which ultimately lead to revenue improvements. And as you can see here, I think we're a great fit for this community. We do focus on the retail segment with a really strong focus on convenience and grocery, as well as hospitality. So really interested in learning from all of you as we're getting onboarded inside the community. Nicole has been reaching out for me on my behalf to meet some of you in advance of Retail Now, but looking forward to meet all of you there. And we've got a really healthy partner program to educate you on and help you grow your own revenue streams by bringing on a voice of customer tool to sell to your existing customers. So excited to be here. Thank you so much, Jim, and look forward to further engagement with all of you.
Great, thank you, Scott, and thanks for taking the initiative. Like you mentioned, Nicole Green, one of our member services managers, you've taken the initiative to ask to be introduced to some members before Retail Now. So you'll be new to the community, but I have lots of friends there, and I'm sure you'll find it to be a friendly community even among the folks you haven't met yet. So excellent. Thanks for being here. We will see you in Vegas. All right, next up on ISV's Spill the Tea, we have eMobile POS represented by Jose, and you can see eMobile in Vegas at booth number 536. Jose, welcome to Spill the Tea.
Thank you, Jim, and hello, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here today to share some of the news about eMobile POS. As some of you may know, we probably received the RSPA Innovative Solution Award back in 2011. This recognition underscored our commitment to leading the industry through omnichannel solutions, integrating mobile POS, kiosk functionality, and so much more. Today, I want to focus on our latest innovation, the eMobile POS kiosk. This is just not any kiosk. It's designed to meet the diverse needs of multiple industries with 3 distinct modes. First, we have the food and beverage mode, which, imagine walking to a restaurant, coffee, or a food truck and experience, seamless order taking and payment processing. That's the kind of efficiency and customer satisfaction we aim to deliver. Next, you have the ticketing sales mode for events, transportation, tours. Our kiosk makes easy, basically ticket purchasing, significantly cutting down wait times and boosting operational efficiency. And finally, which is the latest innovation, the retail mode featuring RFID technology. This is truly revolutionary, fast scanning, where RFID enabling express checkout, similar to the systems used by major retailers like Zara or Uniqlo. Customers can place their items in a bag, put the items inside the RFID well, and complete a quick checkout, eliminating long lines and making the shopping experience quicker and more enjoyable. The eMobile POS kiosk is more than just a product, it's a game changer. Our commitment to innovation means we're always looking ahead, understanding market demands, and providing solutions to set new standards. So thank you for your time, and I hope to see you all on the RSPA in Vegas.
Excellent, thank you, Jose. Yeah, and as you mentioned, eMobile's been a longtime member of the association, and Joel Vasquez got to spend some time with him at our RSPA Inspire Leadership Conference earlier this year in Puerto Rico. So Welcome, Jose. Looking forward to seeing you in Vegas. All right, next up we have RestroWorks, and Nikunj is going to talk about RestroWorks. They will be exhibiting in booth 429. Nikunj, if you want to turn on your camera and your microphone. Hey, welcome to ISV Spill the Tea.
Thank you so much. Thanks for introducing me. My name is Nikunj. I'm representing AJ, from my team. Let me quickly introduce what we do. So we are a cloud-native POS solution for restaurants industry and started 12 years back. And over the years, we have evolved from a POS solution to a full stack platform. Today, we cater to the entire spectrum of technology that entails POS, inventory, kitchen automation, AI-driven analytics, digital ordering solutions, including kiosk, QR code ordering, to the entire automation at the CRM site. And our sweet spot is very mid-market to enterprise restaurant chains, and that's the fact that we work with brands like Subway, Taco Bell, Sbarro, Denny's, Nando's, Caribou. These are some of the large enterprise players that we support across the world. We are really excited to meet you all at the Retail Now Summit in Vegas. And as you can see, our booth number is 429. So, please drop by if you'd like to explore our solutions, where we are going to represent our technology platforms, which includes the front of house stack. We're also going to give a live demonstration of how our inventory works, how the enterprise analytics dashboard actually plays across large enterprise chains, and as well as we are going to showcase our game-changing kiosk and digital ordering solutions at our booth. And also, we are going to have a very surprise element of hosting a very interesting after party on the 29th of May, which is the day 2 of the summit. So we'd love to explore and meet you all at the after party. The invitations will be handed over once we meet at the booth. I would love to thank Ashley, Chris, Jim, and Peggy for organizing such an interesting community, and we are super excited to be there. Thank you so much for having us on this call.
Great, thank you, Nikunj, and thank you for serving our community that way. Like I said, that's one of the benefits of going to Retail Now. Not only do you get to demonstrate the software and have a hands-on experience, but you can go have some drinks and hang out afterwards. So thank you for doing
Absolutely.
that. All right, we will see you in Vegas. Sure. All right, next up on ISV Spill the Tea, representing Locke Software, we have Renee Stye. And Locke will be in booth 724. Renee, always good to see you. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks, Jim. I'm happy to be here. Locke Software is a point-of-sale ISV that has been in the industry for 35 years. At Locke Software, our mission is to optimize retail performance. Thriversa, our next-gen product, is a modular and flexible solution that allows retailers and grocers to build a customized point-of-sale and back-office system tailored to their needs. Thriversa handles all essential store functions from front end to back office. We also allow for flexible third-party integrations. Our VARs can deploy Thriversa on-premise or through our cloud model, which works on any device. This ensures consistent user experience for employees and customers alike, regardless of the hardware. VARs at Retail Now can demo Thriversa point-of-sale hardware on Toshiba, HP, Elo, and Zebra devices. And we can experience integrations with payments technologies like Ingenico and Fairphone. We will be showing the complete store solution at our booth at Retail Now. Additionally, this year, we're excited to announce that we have expanded our partner program to include an agent option, allowing our partners to offer Thriversa as a SaaS model with Locke support. This complements and enhances our traditional reseller partnership, offering flexibility to fit our business models. Come by our booth 724 at Retail Now, where you can meet our founder and CTO, product team, and account managers. It's a great opportunity to meet our team and learn more about Thriversa hands-on and explore how we can optimize retail operations. Thanks for your time today, and we look forward to seeing you at Retail Now.
Great, thank you, Renee. Thanks for that information. Look forward to seeing you there as well.
All right, a great show.
It's my pleasure. All right, so we are about halfway through our featured ISV presentations. We're going to take a moment to mention RSPA's white glove service. So as you see on the left side of the screen there, the RSPA has developed a super long list of member benefits over the years, but you don't have to figure out on your own which of those benefits are going to be most helpful for your business. So RSPA white glove service is provided to you by the member services team of folks who've been mentioned on this call already. So you see that they're helping our members. Peggy Fry, Nicole Green, and Ashley Nagy, they will serve as your guides. They will serve as your concierge throughout our community. They'll make warm introductions on your behalf to fellow members. That's we talked earlier when Scott at Happy or Not had mentioned. They will go out of the way to find out who exactly do you want to meet with, connect with, potentially be introduced to, and they will make those warm introductions to, including the ISVs featured here on Spill the Tea, and again, the about 170 or so ISVs that are members of the RSPA. So for white glove service, you can reach out to Peggy, Nicole, or Ashley at membership@gorspa.org. Or again, we try to have the personal touch in our organization. You can reach them directly as well on the phone. You call, a human being will pick up unless they're hanging out with and talking with another member. So again, RSPA white glove service, take advantage of that. If you're an RSPA member, we're happy to help you any way that we can. All right, let's get back to spilling some tea. Next up, we have Matt at Helped. Helped is going to be in booth number 300 at Retail Now. Hey, Matt, good to see you again.
Likewise, Jim, thank you. Speaking of white glove service, I am Matt from Helped. It's pronounced Helped, not Help-T. We are an outsourced support organization. We are here to help you support your customers at the odd hours that a restaurant, a bar, a retailer might be operating. Whether you're the solution provider or you're the vendor providing service to those solution providers, we can be the staff to allow you to be there when your customer needs you. Your competitors are probably saying that their customer service is a differentiator, but with us, you can be specific. You can say that you have support staff available, buns and seats, 24/7, 365 days a year, and it's not an offshore call center. We are all US based. We offer 2 levels of service. First, we have a technical call answering where a trained technician is going to take the support call, they're going to triage the issue, they're going to gather all the relevant details, and they're going to assess the urgency, and then escalate appropriately. Hair on fire, they will make sure that they get you on the line to support that customer as quickly as possible. Something a little bit lower priority, they're packaging up all those details so that when the ticket gets into your system, your technician can take it and get to work immediately without needing to reach back out to the customer and ask a bunch more questions. We also offer real troubleshooting. Our technicians are going to resolve as much as possible with that first contact. We're going to deflect as many of those tickets as we can from ever reaching you. Now, our technicians for both service levels are trained and experienced in troubleshooting networking and connectivity issues. They've experienced with a variety of different POS systems. And of course, we love fixing printers. So I'm sure that would hit home. The team's also really good at just standard desktop support. If you need to support that back office staff, if it's password resets Monday, things like that, we can handle those pretty easily. Now, we're not your tax. We're not going to promise to be as good as the person that you've had on staff for the last 10 years, but we're flexible. Rather than having one person, you have a team of people so that when more than one call comes in, when something goes out and suddenly there's that spike in phone calls, there's a team that's able to take those calls so that you don't need to have your staff on call so that there is somebody available if that POS system goes down on a Saturday night. You have us instead to do that. You have a trained team that's going to be focused on deflecting as many of those tickets as possible, saving you, saving your staff the time, the stress, letting you focus. And you're not sure how much or how little you might need us. That's great. Our plans start at 0. It's a very low cost, low effort way to just get started. It's an insurance policy of sorts to make sure that when your clients need somebody, when there is a problem, they can get a helpful human as soon as they need one. Excited to see everyone at Retail Now, booth 300. You can visit the Helped booth and get some Help tea and discuss how our solution is going to fit with you and your customers' needs. Thank you.
Fabulous. Thanks, Matt. Really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you in Vegas.
Likewise.
Great. Up next on ISV Spill the Tea, we have Dennis Wilson at DBC Technologies. He's going to be a neighbor to Matt and Helped in booth 301. And Dennis is also going to be speaking on AI at the event as well. So Dennis, always a pleasure to see you. Welcome to ISV Spill the Tea.
Hey, thanks for having me. Yeah, AI. So a lot of people ask us at Retail Now, what the heck does DBC stand for? Well, the answer is doing business creatively. And we really like to say doing business creatively with AI. So our main products are restaurant CRM coupled with AI restaurant marketing. We take a unique approach where we have AI generate content. We have middleware that cleans that content up because, of course, as everybody probably knows, chat is a glorious liar. So you have to fix that. So we do that, and we deliver to restaurants bespoke daily Facebook posts, email marketing, and campaigns that increase their sales. Average client with us that spends a year and follows our program and works with us tends to see about a 30% increase in revenue. So why does that matter to resellers? Well, I don't know. A lot of our resellers do that merchant service stuff, and somehow there's a percentage of sales, and if the sales go up, their money goes up. So it's kind of a good thing. We help a lot to have restaurants direct customers away from third-party apps, and we are POS and merchant service agnostic. So average customer with us will always save or make more than they're paying us, which means it's a fairly easy click-on sale. Latest products to come out are restaurant AI phone agents. We can actually handle all inbound calls for nuisance calls, like, hey, what time you open till? Do you have a kids menu? Do you have a patio? All of that kind of stuff can be automatically handled by an AI agent, which is like interacting with a real human, and can be directed out to the restaurant at any time. We can also do restaurant online orders, so it'll actually take the full order and push it through to the POS. As I said, we are POS and merchant service agnostic. So what do we do for resellers? Well, it's really interesting. Our first reseller said it very clearly. He says, so you're telling me that our stuff plus your stuff is going to help us sell more of our stuff. So you walk in with your merchant service and your POS, and now you have the whole restaurant marketing side to go with it. You're a full solution for that restaurant, and you're sitting at the table alone compared to some of the bigger companies who can shower people with equipment and free stuff. So it just makes you have a more robust bundle, and that's what we're all about. We also can help ISVs and VARs with inbound and outbound sales agents directly. So that's a bit about us. We look forward to seeing you at RSPA and Retail Now.
Great stuff, Dennis. Thank you so much. Appreciate your sharing. And we talked about the white glove service, and because we provide prompt service, Christina asked a question, is white glove service available to all members? And the answer to that, Christina, is yes. RSP white glove service available to anybody who is an RSPA member. So reach out to membership at gorsp.org, and Ashley, Peggy, and Nicole will help take care of you. All right, next up, we have on ISV Spill the Tea, Israel at Retail Management Hero, also known as RMH. They'll be in booth 437. Hey, Israel, always a pleasure to connect with you.
Hey, Jim. Thanks, Jim. I'm actually joining today from Henderson, Nevada, which is just a few miles from the Paris Hotel, the site of next month's Retail Now. And I got to tell you, it's pretty hot out here. It's 95 degrees right now at 9:30 in the morning. The high today is about 107. I mean, it's probably going to take up a few degrees come showtime, so make sure you pack your shorts. And then there's a CVS right down the block from the Paris, so you can stock up there on water and sunscreen after you check in. Of course, it's a dry heat. At RMH, we make point-of-sale software for single and multi-store specialty retailers, and we're heading to the show looking for a few good partners to join our growing worldwide partner and reseller community. We go to market exclusively through a traditional VAR channel model, and our software is feature-rich, including supplier and inventory management, accounts receivable, customer loyalty. It's also payment processor and hardware agnostic. And it comes with a robust SDK for the developers out there who want to customize the system and kind of meet those specific business requirements. And of course, we have very competitive subscription-based pricing and partner margins. So really what we want to do is put you in control of the customer relationship and enable you to go to market the way that makes sense for your business. So whether your target is a mom and pop liquor shop or boutique gift shop down the street, or a regional or national beauty supply franchise or pet shop retailer found in strip malls across the country, RMH can handle it. So meet us in booth 437 or visit us online at rmhpos.com so we can kind of figure out how we can partner together and help each other's businesses grow. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, RSPA team. I look forward to seeing everybody at the show.
Great, thank you, Israel. We look forward to seeing you as well. And there used to be a tradition where a lot of members would go to Retail Now when I was out in Vegas, and they would golf. And they ended that tradition because they said somebody's going to melt on the course because of how warm it gets there. So we are looking forward to seeing you, and we will be sure to stay cool. All right, next up on ISV's Spill the Tea is Jeff representing R Power. Our Power will be in booth 632 at Retail Now. Hey, Jeff, always good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. And good day, everybody. And thanks for Team RSPA for inviting us to participate in this month's Spill the Tea. I'm Jeff Weibel. I help manage the R Power reseller channel. And the reason I say help is because at R Power, it's a team effort. So let me give you a little background on R Power. So wholly owned by Jamie and Donato. We're in our 29th year, fast approaching 30 years. There's no secret to longevity when it comes to the ISV space. It's simply to provide a robust, reliable, and scalable product and wait for it that people can sell, right? So at the same time, providing a product that's fast, easy to learn, and reliable for your customers. Our Power was built from the ground up to simply run with features specific for the hospitality industry, from QSR to fine dine, casual dine, bar, restaurant, nightclub, takeout, delivery. Our Power is a true hybrid product, offering the best of local and cloud features, the reliability along with the flexibility that the cloud provides. Our portal is a custom dashboard and easy analytics and reporting for your customer. I always mention easy because that's key. Too many integrations to handle, but obviously payments agnostic in that space, gift, loyalty, inventory, online ordering, accounting, payroll, scheduling, many more. Now a little bit how we stand up a reseller. You know, taking on a new product is tough for anybody. It's a commitment. And so with our Power staff, we help the reseller from demo to deployment to get you started. Our Power can assist. How we keep you in the know, we have a weekly reseller corner that updates you on sales topics, development, version updates, and support topics. Hey, thank you all. We hope to see you in Vegas.
Great. Thank you, Jeff. Always a pleasure. Yeah, looking forward to reconnecting with you in Vegas as well. And again, our Power, a longtime member, another channel, a very reseller-friendly company as well. We have many of those inside the association. So thanks for leading the way.
Thank you, Jim.
All right, next up, we have Gavin presenting for Corona POS, and Corona will be in booth 810 at Retail Now. Hey, Gavin, welcome to ISV Spill the Tea.
Hey, thank you. Sorry, guys, my camera is not working today, so we'll not have one up. But yeah, my name is Gavin Stringham. I'm the channel account manager at Corona POS. We offer a cloud-based point-of-sale solution for various retail verticals, including a lot of high-volume businesses like liquor stores, convenience stores, as well as QSRs, wineries, and ticketing spaces like amusement parks, water parks. We regularly release quarterly updates to the software and partner with modern integrations to bring our users a more complete solution. We offer our partners as much convenience and flexibility as possible. The solution is full processor agnostic, so anyone can use their own processing, and the price of the product will stay the same regardless of this. We also can support cash discounting. Corona has an open API for custom development. All of our hardware comes with its own native operating system, but it can also work on Windows devices. All customer support is in-house and is entirely included at any subscription level. It'll never fall on the reseller to handle the support. We offer a free trial that allows our customers to familiarize themselves with the software. Customers can also get as many trainings as needed prior to going live with the system. As a Corona POS partner, you are able to sign up with your own processing, receive discounted hardware, and get compensated for any of your software sales. We're always happy to bring on new partners, so feel free to reach out. And yeah, yet again, we'll be at booth 810, so if you want to come by and see what we have to offer, stop by.
Excellent. Thank you, Gavin. Thanks for being on the program today, and thanks for continuing to support the community and exhibiting at Retail Now. Looking forward to seeing you there.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jim.
All right, next up, we have Anshul from Ordermark, a new RSPA member. And so speaking of new, they will be in our niche and startup ISV alley at booth 247B at Retail Now. Anshul, welcome to the association and welcome to the community and welcome to ISV Spill the Tea.
Thank you so much, Jim, and rest of the RSPA team. Thanks for having me here and giving the opportunity to present about the company. I'm Anshul. I'm the VP of Global Business Development for Ordermark by Urban Piper. We are essentially a middleware integration aggregator for restaurants specifically. We integrate all your online delivery channels into one UI UX. It's a SaaS software, and also integrate with your point of sale. You might have heard that Automark was one of the pioneers in the United States of the aggregation space. It was born in the restaurant product by a fourth generation entrepreneur of one of the most famous delis in Hollywood, California. And Urban Piper is actually a global restaurant tech SaaS company that currently operates in 12 plus countries. We have about 35,000 customers operating in almost every continent on the earth. We partner with 4,000 brands. We have 400 plus integrations in this industry, including your delivery service providers or point of sales globally. In the US, for example, we have official API integrations with Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, and a bunch of long tail delivery service platforms. And we integrate with big point of sale systems across the world like NCR, Oracle, Toast, Square, as well as the long tail POS systems in multiple countries. And every day we increase our integrated partner ecosystem. We are a cloud-based SaaS software. We are hardware agnostic and form agnostic. You can operate us on a web, on mobile applications, whether it's Android or iPhone, on laptops, on tablets, it doesn't matter. If you're point of sale integrated, you may never see our UI UX as well, because we have one of the richest APIs in this industry, and every functionality can be operated just via our middleware APIs. So if you're a point of sale, you can use us to power all your online delivery integrations. We work with both referral and reseller models. So we're happy to partner with any point of sale hardware or their extended chain of resellers, VARs. And our strength is a very good support. We have 24/7 support, omni-channel across the globe, very advanced technical account managers. We power some of the biggest brands in the world, including McDonald's, Subway, Tim Hortons, etc., in some part of the world or the other. But we also work with the small mom and pop stores across the world. So we handle all categories of customers, and any VAR or reseller who advises that base, we are happy to partner with them. Looking forward to meet all of you in booth 247B, where you will find me and my co-founders.
Great, thank you, Anshul. Really appreciate that. And again, we will see you and your other 13 ISVs who presented today at Retail Now. And so this is our chance for you to submit your questions. Again, use the Q&A function there through the GoToWebinar tool. Share a question, a comment, anything that you would like any of our panelists to weigh in on. And what you can also do is you can do that in one window, and then after you leave your question, make sure you register for Retail Now. Go rspa.org/Retail Now. We've talked all about it. You get to meet all of these and many other ISVs in a total of, like Ashley said, right now we're very close to selling out the show floor. So you're going to be able to meet over 200 vendors just in, over the course of a couple days there. So again, we'd love to see everybody there at Retail Now. It's where the industry meets. All right, so we'll ask all of our presenters to unmute themselves and turn their cameras on again. And we have a few questions for them and questions from the audience as well. We'll let everybody do that and make it look like the Brady Bunch. And again, the question that Christina had asked earlier, is white glove service available to all RSPA members? Yes, that is correct. We do that for all members. All right, so our first question is, and whoever wants to go first, just raise your hand and I'll do this like an air traffic controller is how we'll do it. Partnerships, that's kind of been the backdrop of everything that we've talked about today. So from your experience, like what is the most important element of a successful partnership on our channel, whether it's ISV to VAR, ISV with another ISV, or with a vendor, distributor, payments company? Who would like to go first and talk about what's one element that you see of a valuable partnership? Matt Pincus, then Dennis Wilson. So Matt first.
Thanks, Jim. For us, it's shared success. We do well when our partners do well. It's not as though we are trying to just sell a product where once the sale is done, we wash our hands of it. To us, partnership means that when you are using our solution, we are invested in your success, and that becomes a two-way street, because our client success becomes our success becomes our client success. That's how the ecosystem grows. That's how our partners grow. You know, that's why we value the relationships that we have.
Great, thank you, Matt. Dennis.
I mean, I think the biggest thing we learned was we at first thought that, oh, hey, somebody wants to be our reseller. Great, let's go. Okay, guys, go resell. And we really realized that to be successful with resellers, you have to have a proven track to run on. And even though they're experts at selling what they sell and you think your thing is perfectly a good fit, you really need to give them the processes to bundle your stuff with their stuff and just really help them see the whole sales process that's possible reselling your stuff. So I think just pure and simple, coming down to showing them the solution of their stuff and your stuff combined versus just saying, here's our stuff, figure out how to work it in yourself. So really being helpful in the whole sales process, process development of the combined offering.
Yeah, it's not, there's a beginning and good luck, go get them, Tiger, on your own. It's a partnership all the way through. So thank you, Dennis. Looks like Jeff had his hand up next, and then Nikunj. So Jeff from RPower first, please.
Yeah, thanks. I think I mentioned in my quick 2 minutes, the way that we stand up a reseller. Very much like the others said, it's a commitment. It's something that we do. We don't take lightly. We do everything from assisting from the very get-go, not just a training program and let you go, but assisting you throughout the years, and then a variety of other things from our reseller corner that we keep everybody updated and in the know.
Thank you, Jeff. And then Nikunj, we'll give you the last word on this, and then we have some other questions to get to. Nikunj, sure. What's your take on most important element of a partnership?
Right. I think one of the most important elements for us is that giving the flexibility and the power of making the advantage of your credibility. So I think we really believe that what we are good at, we will take up the ownership of that part, and what the partner is good at, let him or her take the ownership of that part. And it's just like a marriage. So I think in our case, we see that if we are great at support, we will take full ownership of support and not rely on the partner of having the burden of giving an after-sales support, but rather just focus on generating high-quality leads and then giving us the flexibility of taking the entire journey of the sales cycle on our own. I think that's very important, that we have clear bifurcations of the roles and responsibilities, and we ride on each other's strength.
Great, thank you, Nikunj. And a backdrop, like a through line to what everybody mentioned there, is guidance that we give to new folks who are new to the RSPA community. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. If you think you're going to show up at one trade show and then not show up at the next one, or do the hokey pokey in the community, out of the community, this is a marathon that you're running, right? To take the long-term approach, that's what the resellers are looking for. So thank you for that. Our next question comes from Greg Berger, and Greg says, what is the most critical or important offering a payment terminal provider can bring to an ISV? So who would like to answer that? So again, what's the most critical or important offering a payment terminal provider can give to an ISV? Who would like to take first crack at that? Raise your hand, please. Josh, yeah, Josh, go ahead. You can go first, please.
Sure, I can jump in there. I mean, I guess, with anyone that we're working with, any hardware provider, the first thing that we're looking for is, stability, support, and then specifically to payments, security, obviously, making sure that us, our resellers, and our merchants are secure when processing payments. Each vertical is going to have different features, different requirements. Restaurants going to be different than what we do in grocery and what we do in pharmacy and other spaces. But with any hardware provider that we're working with, any terminal manufacturer, just obviously making sure that you've got good, solid equipment out there and the support that you need to resolve any issues should they come up.
Great, thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. Who else wants to weigh in on Greg's question about payments? Jerry Wilson.
Yeah, you need to be very stable with your software for your interfaces to work well with our products, and have really good hardware support, and not take months to get us new hardware when it's under warranty. If we have a problem with a piece of hardware, let's get a hot swap and you fix the hardware, and not let that customer suffer because you've got a long line waiting for your warranty.
That's a great call. Speed of service is very, very important. Sounds like what you're saying, Jerry.
Yes.
Thank you. Just like in food service, it could be the greatest hamburger in the world, but if it shows up an hour and a half after you ordered it, that's a little bit of a problem. Great. Anybody else want to weigh in on the payment question? All right, we'll move on to our next question, and this is from Kara. And Kara asks, as a reseller that is looking for new ISVs to partner with, are any of you actively working within the distribution channel, and what distribution partners can we procure your solution through? So I know that answer for most, if not all of you, is going to be yes. So who wants to go first and talk about their distributor relationship? If you want to raise your hands. Who works with distributors? How about we first do that? Raise a hand of who works with distributors. All right. So Jose, do you want to talk about that in terms of your distribution relationship? And who can the resellers access? What distributors do you work with?
Yeah. Well, we do distributors on two separate ways, right? We can work with distributors to use eMobile POS and integrate into a backend ERP solution like Oracle or SAP Business One or something like that, And that's one thing. I don't know if that is the question. It's related to, if our software or solution can be worked in the distribution segment, or is it that directed into, as a reseller, they need to buy equipment. We can facilitate that because we do have strong relationships with hardware manufacturers and distributors that, we can provide that solution to them.
Great, thank you, Jose. Who else works with distributors that wants to share any of those details? If you can raise your hand. All right. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Jeff. Jeff, if you can unmute yourself, please.
Yep. I'll chime in every time if you let me, Jim, but we work with all the major distributors that are out there that sell hardware, for example. They refer resellers over to us all the time because they know our longevity in the business and in the things that we do. Our reseller channel is also very strong. And so, yeah, we work with distributors on a daily basis.
Great, excellent. Thank you, Jeff. All right, we have time for maybe two folks to answer this. How do you see AI impacting your business and the merchants that you serve? Can we get a couple quick answers, perspectives on AI? I see, so Jerry, I see your hand up, and then Dennis. So Jerry, you go first. Dennis, you'll have the final word appropriately on AI.
Yeah, that's very appropriate for him to have that. For us, we've integrated AI into our point of sale already. We have AI menu build, which is actually taking the iPad, turning on the camera, and reading the menu. And when it reads the menu, it then creates the database. So we're able to create a multi-page menu, turn it into a database in just a few seconds. We also have AI facial recognition. Instead of using a card or a number to log in or sign into the terminal, we actually recognize the face of the individual. So we're using the AI in several different ways to enhance the software, make it more secure, as well as faster for the operator or the merchant to use the product. It will actually create the database for them. We think that's just phenomenal.
Excellent, thank you, Jerry. Dennis.
I mean, I think the answer is everything Jerry said times 15 other thousand places where you should be using AI. You can create your tools that you need internally, and then magically those tools could be resold to all of your end user clients. So we've just found that everything we develop for ourselves, we suddenly put in place, like reseller tech support, inbound sales calls and inbound tech support calls. We built it for ourselves to have an AI chatbot answering that in real time, built it for the restaurants to take their orders and handle their nuisance calls. And now we offer it to our resellers to help them set up their own inbound tech support and sales calls by AI. So I think the answer is there's so many things that AI can do. You need to figure out how to implement them like Jerry has. I mean, I love it, Jerry. I mean, it's the simplest thing in the world to do and most impactful thing ever, not to have to do the data entry. To let chat do what it's good at. Uploaded a document of, you know, we've done 75-page sales reports and then done an analysis on them in 3 minutes. And all you have to do is have a $20 a month license to ChatGPT-4 and learn a little bit about how to ask it a question. And if you ask it a question and it answers poorly, then ask it, how should I ask this question to not get such a dumb answer from you? And it will tell you. So just trying to figure out where the integration points as an ISV, anywhere you can integrate it, integrate it. It can do magical things. There's an API. You can have it do three-layer integrations where first you try to do this and then it gives you an answer and then you ask it another question based upon the answer until eventually your system's doing just the most incredible things that would have taken developers forever to try to create. So I think I went way off topic, but yeah, AI integrated into ISVs everywhere you can is just such an important thing.
We have already 4 places where it works, and it is integrated and it's really helping the restaurant to the point of taking the tip and reading the tip and total line. We can take that and close out the check for their server. All they do is wave that in front of the camera, bam, it reads it, closes out the tip, closes out the check for the server. It's read, 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 and they're done.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Matt Pincus, I see your hand up. We'll give you the last word on here as we approach the end of the program.
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, I think what Jerry said about it making operators faster is really the key, because it's not necessarily replacing a job function. It's empowering people to be more effective. It's going to help reduce headcount because it might make one person able to do the job of 3, but you need that one person, you need that operator that's actually commanding the tools. I think that's the nuance. People right now want to take AI and make it ubiquitous. Oh, AI means I can just stay home and not work, but that's not the reality of it. The reality is that AI is a tool that can make you that much better, that much more effective at whatever it is that you need to be doing. And I think if you keep that in mind as you're deploying AI, you're going to see a lot more effective use of it.
Yes, you are.
Thank you very much. And we can talk about 100%. AI all day long, but unfortunately we're out of time. But the good news is at Retail Now, you can show up and talk about AI for days and days and days. So, well, thanks everybody for attending, and thanks to our presenters here on ISV Spill the Tea with the Twist. Again, thanks to our annual sponsors who made this and make Retail Now possible. And thanks to our niche and startup ISV community sponsors who made today's session and the regular get-togethers of the niche and startup ISV community possible. Again, thanks everybody for being here. Our community does a great job all year long coming together on roundtable sessions like ISV Spill the Tea. And the way to cap it off is by attending Retail Now. So we look forward to seeing everybody just over a month from now, from when we're doing this live broadcast here at Retail Now 2024 at the Paris in Las Vegas. It's where the industry meets. Thanks everybody for being here today, and looking forward to seeing you in Vegas. Goodbye, everybody.